So very good evening class. Today is the class of the MCQ class number 19 of the UGC-NET paper 2 Mass Communication and Journalism. So here we will discuss some of the important questions, conceptual based questions. So let us start with the questions 165. Here it is: inserting a TV program between two popular TV programs to boost its rating is known as, everybody, जो दो पॉपुलर टीवी प्रोग्राम के बीच में आपने उसको इंसर्ट कर दिया to in order to boost its rating, that what is known as, everybody, just read it twice the sentences, okay, or the questions, you will get the answers, okay. So the twist, blend, link, and D, that is hammocking, everybody. Inserting a TV program means television program between two popular television programs to boost its rating is known as, everybody, जल्दी से बताएंगे, सभी लोग आंसर्स करेंगे. Inserting a television program between two popular television programs to boost its rating is known as what? So this is what the hint it is, right? ये हिंट है आपका. आपने दो पेड़ों के बीच में दो पेड़ों के बीच में इस तरीके की झूला आपने देखा होगा, swing between two trees, it is hanging, right? So this is what as similar to what it's called. Yes, that is called hammock. So it means hammocking is the right answer, right? Very good. इसको हम लोग क्या बोलते हैं? Hammock बोलते हैं. What we have come to know here that hammocking is a technique used in broadcasting program, right? It is used in the television broadcasting programs whereby an unpopular television program is scheduled between two popular ones in hope that viewers will watch it. Hammock hanging between two strong and establishing trees, right? So this is what that दो establishing trees हैं, उनके बीच में हम एक swing hang कर दिया, ये जाने के लिए कि ये टूटेगा नहीं, ये चल जाएगा, right? ये हमारा झूला जो है that will not be break, it will be, right, it will be hang between the two trees. This is what we call it as an hammock. Similarly, as we do in the television broadcasting programs are also, the unpopular television program is inserted or the scheduled between the two popular ones in a view in a hope that viewers will watch it. So that's we call it as an hammock, right? Clear है सभी को? Everybody it is clear? Very terminologies questions है, right? ये सारे किस तरीके के questions है? Terminology based questions it is, right? So you have to be focused on the terminologies, very important terminology in the advertisement, terminology in the television, terminology in the public relations that we have to know all about, right? चलिए. Next question 166, that is academy ratio in a film is, everybody will answer. Academy ratio in a film is 1.8 to 1, B 1.33 to 1, C 2.00 to 1, and D 1.7 to 1. Everybody, academy ratio क्या होता है एक फिल्म के अंदर? academy ratio, everybody answer it fast. yes, जल्दी से आंसर करेंगे, सभी लोग आंसर करेंगे. yes, so that's the right answer. Samreen and Rachna has answered, that is academy ratio in a film is 1.33 is to 1, right? So what we called as an academy ratio. So an aspect ratio consists of two numbers, right? That we know. This is what we call it as an aspect ratio. Similarly, there is also that image height and width, okay? So two numbers separated by a colon. The first number denoting the image's width. पहला जो numbers होता है वो क्या होता है? Width को denote करता है, यानी चौड़ाई को denote करता है. And second number, that is height, right? That is the size of the height. So for an example, an aspect of ratio of 1.33 is to 1, that means image width is 1.33 times the size of its height, right? Size of its height 1.33, right? ये जो है 1.33 height है, right? And the size of the height, that is 1, right? So this is what that we can call it as that academy ratio in a film is 1.33 to 1. So why called academy ratio? Because this was the ratio which was officially approved by the Academy of the Motion Picture Arts and Science, right? Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Science, right? For example, that is what Oscar people, right? ऑस्कर अवार्ड्स को हम लोग क्या बोलते हैं? एकेडमी ऑफ मोशन पिक्चर्स, राइट? सो दैट इज व्हाट that in 1932 it so became known as an academy ratio, right? 1932 में क्या पॉपुलर नाम से हो गया? एकेडमी रेशियो के नाम से हो गया, जहां पर हम इमेज की हाइट और विथ हम मेजर जो है उस फिल्म की हाइट और विथ और हाइट होती है 1.33 टू 1, राइट? इट इज ऑल क्लियर? नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चंस, ओके। 167, that is about the dead husk. Dead husk in ads relates to limitations of. Dead husk in ads relates to the limitations of social and individual fulfillment, cultural growth, concept of determinations, D, political accessibility. Everybody will answer dead husk. What is dead husk, right? Yes, everybody answer. Vanika has answered. Dead husk in ads relates to the limitation of. Yes, very good. That's the right answer. Social and individual fulfillment, right? Social and individual fulfillment. And dead husk, that we know, dead ka matlab that is totally broken or dead, right? Husk, that is your, you can see that that is peels, right? Or anything that which is hollow, right? जो कि पूरी तरीके से खाली है, right? Which is totally empty, right? There is not the use of that things. That is what the dead husk, right? So dead husk in ads relates to the limitations of what? It is relations to the, it is related to the social and individual fulfillment. It is telling, right? So that we know advertisement, it is about how you can memorize these questions or the concept. It is that ads, we know that it is talking about the advertisement, right? Which is paid form of communication, right? That we know, paid form of communications. Advertisement is the paid form of communication. Nothing is free, right? So, and their target audience is what? Their target audience is not the individual fulfillment or the social fulfillment. Their target audience totally commercial, right? Because it's a paid form of communications, right? Totally economic based or the commercial, right? That you have to understand, right? Determination would be there for the social cause, right? Social cause rahega, but individual fulfillment with that will be the hidden, but there is that the limitations, right? So what we call as a dead husk in the advertisement, that relates to the limitations of social and individual fulfillment. There is no social fulfillment in the advertisement. There is no social, there is no individual fulfillment in the advertisement. There is the mass fulfillment, right? Advertisement is made for the masses fulfillment, right? Mass के लिए बनता है, not for the individual fulfillment, right? Advertisement fulfillment is not for the social causes, right? Social चीज के लिए नहीं, ये commercial चीजों के लिए होता है, because it is a paid form of the communication. So here Raymond Williams outlines a useful way of conceptualizing the concept of determinations, which allows room for the agencies, right? He suggested that we can see the determinations, right? What Raymond Williams said that we can see the determination in the advertisement, right? We can see the limits. This is what the exertion of the pressure, in effect, a compulsion to act in ways that maintain and renew, right? This is what they are saying, that in order to the fulfillment of the social and individual, it is not possible in the advertisement. That's why we call it as a dead husk in the ads, which is totally limitations of the social and individual fulfillment, because individual fulfillment, it is not, it is the mass fulfillment, that you have to remember. And it is not the social, it is commercial, right? Because it's a paid form of communication. So this is what about the limitation of social and individual fulfillment. Everybody, it is clear? Jaldi se batayenge, clear hai? Okay. So ticket on the meat refers to, everybody, ticket on the meat refers to deadline, print line, headline, and byline. Everybody answer. Ticket on the meat refers to. जल्दी से बताएंगे, आंसर इट फास्ट. Yes, absolutely, Rachna. So the answer it is that is what the headline. Headline आपका right answer. It's not the print line. It's a headline. Print line, you know, right? It is written all the like the publisher name, company's name, right? Uh, Newspaper name, number of pages, each all the where it is published. All the things are written in the print line. Name of the publisher as well as for the print, right? Right? Printer. So all things details are written in the print line. Deadline that you know, that is what about the date of the news, right? The recent that we know about the recent happenings of the news, that is news is recent or not. That byline, right? What is byline everybody? जल्दी से बताएंगे byline क्या होता है? Yes, that's what the name of the reporter, right? This is what we call as a byline. So headline, this is what the ticket on the meat. Why this headline? Because David Ogilvy, it has all been said that it is a quote actually, right? ये आपका क्या है? Quote है कि the headline is the ticket on meat. Use it, use it to flag down readers who are prospects for the kind of product you are advertising. It means that ये आपका क्या है एडवर्टीजमेंट दैट आपका टारगेट ऑडियंस इफ यू हैव डिसाइडेड द टारगेट ऑडियंस then this type of headline you have to made it. If you have if you have the kind, if you have some made the like for an example pay per click headline, right? Clickable headlines that you know, clickable headlines that it is now very much popular in the digital media, right? Clickable headline. So this is what they are targeting the audience, and as well as clickable headlines. That is what about the ticket on the meat. Basically, that you know that who will click on this headline. कौन click करेगा इस headline पे? Those who are right. Basically the those who have targeted. आपने जो target किया है, like for an example ticket on the meat. It means that आप कुछ restaurant से लेकर, right, with some tickets or the discount it is available, right? So that is what you are offering to the total those who are lover of the meat and chickens. That is what the non-vegetarian, right? Non-vegetarian. So this is what your target audience, it is your towards the non-vegetarian. That is what you are offering them, right? This is what the who will click that. Those who are non-vegetarian, definitely they will click the headlines and they will read the whole news. This is what about the headline, that when you are targeting the audience, or also that when it is clickable headlines, right? So that is what you have to use it. So this is what they use it to the flag down the readers who are prospect for the kind of the products you are advertising. जिस चीज के लिए आप एडवर्टाइज करें उन्हीं के लिए आप टारगेट ऑडियंस करके आप हेडलाइन इस तरीके का बना रहे हैं. दैट इज व्हाट अबाउट यू आर रिफ्लेक्टिंग टुवर्ड्स द टारगेटेड ऑडियंस. इट इज ऑल क्लियर? जल्दी से बताएंगे क्लियर है? Yes, all right, very good. Next, active video is everybody. Active video is what? Violent scene, flashback, pathos, D, picture information. Active video. Everybody answer. This is very small questions, right? Active video is what? Yes, I got the answer from one. Yes, very good. That is what the answer it is. Picture information. D is the right one, right? D जो है आपका क्या है? Right है. Okay. Picture information. So active video is what? Active video आपका वो वीडियो होता है जिसमें आप पिक्चर्स का इंफॉर्मेशन होता है. That all things are available, right? That is what about the active video, right? Yes, very good. That's what we called it as an live also, right? Very good. Each and every about the picture information that you provide to the video, right? So this is what about we call it as an active video, right? So see, active video जो होता है that it needs the whole picture informations, right? पूरी पिक्चर की इंफॉर्मेशन चाहिए उस टाइम पे जब ये एक्टिव वीडियो एक्टिव मींस दैट व्हाट एक्टिव मींस दैट इज लाइव इट इज ऑन लाइव नाउ राइट सो लाइव करने के लिए दैट वी हैव टू गिव द पिक्चर इंफॉर्मेशन राइट दैट इज व्हाट द पिक्चर इंफॉर्मेशन लाइक द हेडलाइन right like the metadata or the descriptions right or some kind of information that it needs that you have to give all the information that yes exactly all the camera settings that if you are yes very good illustrations graphics all need the picture sizes right all things that you need give the informations about the pictures that is what about the active video means the live video right which video will be active वो वीडियो की आपकी बात करिए सो दैट यू विल प्रोवाइड ऑल द पिक्चर इंफॉर्मेशन अबाउट द फाइल साइज आल्सो राइट वेरी गुड टॉक अबाउट द 170 कॉपी प्लेटफॉर्म्स रेफर्स टू कॉपी प्लेटफॉर्म्स क्या कहा जाता है और किस चीज के लिए है एवरीबॉडी एडवर्टाइजर्स एंड प्रोडक्ट कोलैबोरेटिव एफर्ट बिटवीन क्लाइंट एंड एजेंसी क्लाइंट एंड सर्विस द ad copy and the print media everybody copy platforms refers to this is where this is also from the terminology in the advertisement के अंदर terminologies के से questions पूछा गया so how terminology is more important than you can see here right yes no it's not the D it is basically that is B बी जो है आपका राइट आंसर है दैट इट व्हाट द कोलैबोरेटिव एफर्ट बिटवीन द क्लाइंट एंड एजेंसी व्हिच इज कॉल्ड एज एन कॉपी प्लेटफॉर्म हियर इट इज आस्किंग अबाउट नॉट द कॉपी राइटिंग ये कॉपी राइटिंग की बात नहीं की गई है राइट कॉपी राइटिंग की बात नहीं की गई ये आपके प्लेटफॉर्म की बात की गई है राइट इट टॉक्स अबाउट द प्लेटफॉर्म सो प्लेटफॉर्म दैट इज व्हाट द client and agency that collaborative effort between the client and agency so here see a good copy platform is a collaborative effort between client and agency the client can provide a lot of informations and together you can clarify and prioritize it right so like for example client has contacted to the agencies right ad agency client has contacted to the ad agency and they both that is what client has that provided all the information that what type of advertisement they need those basically that both right the both together they will clarify and prioritize right priority set करेंगे और clarify करेंगे right this should not be done by the last committee at least not by the one or the two people but client ad agencies ठीक है when completed both the agency and the client have the same roadmap for the creative strategy दोनों की creative strategy क्या होगी वो एक ही होगी right this one will be your target right this is what the that we need so both will discuss together both will talk together roadmap तैयार करेंगे strategy तैयार करेंगे they will ready the strategy they will ready the roadmap they will ready each and everything they will clarify together they will prioritize the together so this is what that they will do together so that's why we called it as an copy platform is a collaborative effort between client and agency इसमें एक client सिर्फ जो है एजेंसीज को सिर्फ बताता नहीं कि हमें इस तरीके की हमें एडवर्टीजमेंट चाहिए या फिर एजेंसी जो है इस तरीके के सिर्फ सपोर्ट वन मैन आर्मी नहीं है यहाँ पे टू मैन आर्मी की बात की गई है यहाँ पे क्लाइंट एंड एजेंसी दोनों मिलकर एक साथ प्रायोरिटी सेट करते हैं दोनों मिलकर दे बोथ टुगेदर दे सेट द प्रायोरिटी दे बोथ टुगेदर दे क्लैरिफाई देयर strategy they set their strategy right they set their roadmap for the creative strategy so that's why we call it as an collaborative effort, right? So this we called is an copy platform refers to the collaborative effort between client and agency. It is all clear? 171. Designer needs to be an expert in big idea for promotion, B, color to ad copy, C, inserting jingles in the ad, D, written word and visual expressions. Answer it. It's about the designer. डिजाइनर को एक्सपर्ट होने की जरूरत है किसमें? एक प्रमोशन के लिए एक अच्छा बड़ा आइडिया चाहिए, एड कॉपी के लिए कलर, एड में जिंगल्स इंसर्ट करने के लिए, या फिर रिटन वर्ड एंड विजुअल एक्सप्रेशंस दैट टू बी एक्सपर्टनेस, राइट? वेरी गुड, दैट्स द डी आंसर. इट इज वेरी गुड. Written word that you know, written word it means the typography, right? Typography जिसको आप बोलते हो, right? It he or she should be expert, right? Designer should be expert in the typography, like the font style, right? Font style, font color, right? Font size, right? The line space, the letter space, all things that they should be expert. Designer needs to be expert in the typography. This means that written word, right? So they can confuse you also, right? They will write this word typography and visual expressions, right? So please do not confuse with the typography word. Typography word is basically talks about the font style, font color, font size, line space, letter space, and many more related with the text. Okay. So designer needs the ability to make written language not only the legible but also visually appealing, right? Visually appealing भी होना चाहिए, सिर्फ इतना ही नहीं कि written language में इसका visual appeal भी होना चाहिए, right? So more important today than ever it is a solid foundation in the typography, layout and designing, right? Excellent visual, written and the verbal communication skills along with the presentations and the negotiation skills, right? So this is what the how designer will they are presenting, right? How typography will communicate with the clients, right? So this is how typography will communicate with the readers, that you have to understood, do have to be expert as well as in the visual expressions also, and also in the written word, right? So this is what about the designer needs to be expert in written words and visual expressions. It is all clear? Okay. Next, question 172. 172, it is about the bill of digitalization of television channels in India was passed in the year. Everybody, it is the question related about the television channels when it was digitalized, right? The bill, it is asking about the bill, right? The bill of digitalization of television channels in India was passed in the year. ईयर आपको बताना है, जल्दी से बताएंगे ईयर कौन सी ईयर में ये पास किया गया. 2003, 2010, 2007, 2011. Answer it fast. All right, very good. So this is what answer here it is, that is 2011, right? 2011 is your right answer. So Television Networks Regulation Amendment Act 2011, please remember, Television Networks Regulation Amendment Act 2011 has made digital satellite and the cable television mandatory in the 4 phases. The Cable Television Networks Regulation Amendment Bill 2011 mandates that all cable companies, please read it, focus it, pay attention here. All cable companies should convert their analog system to the digital in the 4 metros by the 31st March 2012. 4 मेट्रोस में जितने जो एनालॉग सिस्टम में जो केबल कंपनीज काम कर रही थी उनको निर्देश दिया गया कि इस बिल के अनुसार अब आपको डिजिटली कन्वर्ट करना है डिजिटली में, और 2012 तक 4 मेट्रो शहर में ये इंप्लीमेंट हो जाना चाहिए एंड द होल कंट्री शुड गो डिजिटल बाय द 31 दिसंबर 2014 और 2014 के अंदर डिजिटल सभी कंट्री में अप्लाई होने, सभी कंट्री नहीं, होल कंट्री के अंदर अप्लाई हो जानी चाहिए. द एक्ट ऑल्सो रिक्वायर्स द cable operators to submit reports on the total number of the subscribers, subscription rates and the number of subscribers, right? सब्सक्राइबर कितने हैं, सब्सक्रिप्शन का रेट क्या है और टोटल कितने सब्सक्राइबर हैं, ये सारी चीजें आपके क्या है, पे चैनल्स, ये सारी चीजें आपको डिजिटलाइज अपडेट करनी होगी क्योंकि सरकार को नहीं पता चल पा रहा था. दिस वाज एनालॉग, राइट? पहले क्या था, दिस वाज एनालॉग सिस्टम्स वेयर दैट ये पूरा लोकल एजेंट के पास ही ये सारी चीजें, बिल डिटेल्स वगैरह रहती थी कि कितने सब्सक्राइबर. लोकल एजेंट्स वेयर ओनली एबल टू नो दैट द नंबर ऑफ सब्सक्राइबर एंड देयर सब्सक्रिप्शन रेट, दैट हाउ व्हाट दे आर डिसाइडिंग. बट गवर्नमेंट वांट द details that they have amendment that in the 2011 and they made the digitalizations of the cable television networks that you have to update each and everything. So with the digitalizations of the cable televisions, every household accessing signals is counted now and cable operators are forced to share their collections with MSO. MSO is multi-service operators, right? MSO is the multi-service operators. So that cable operators are now forced to share their collections with the multi-service operators and broadcasters. Consumers are also able to now select and pay only for the channels they wish to see. अब आप वही देखना चाहते हैं जो आप उसके लिए पे कर सकते हैं, जो पे करेंगे वही आप देखेंगे, राइट? So this is what in now it is in the hand of the customers or the consumers. Now they are able to select that they wish to and they pay only for the channels they wish to see. Okay, वही चीजें वो देखेंगे जो पे करेंगे, राइट? सो पहले ऐसा नहीं था, एनालॉग सिस्टम में सभी की पैसा आप लोगों से ले लिया जाता था, राइट? इट इज ऑल क्लियर everybody? Yes. So this was all about that. We had discussed the questions. Now the parts of the summarization. jaldi se summarize karenge everybody what we have discussed. Summarization part, everybody will start now. The bill of first, the bill of digitalization of television channels, right? Yes, very good, Varnika Samrin. Hammocking, right? Very good. Hammocking hai the terminologies that in the television. Yes, dead husk in the ad. Okay, very good. Academy ratio, academy ratio, that is 1. Yes, very good. Number 5th, that is ticket on the mid, that is headline. Yes, very good. Number 6, yes, active video, active video. Number 7, copy platform. Yes, copy platform, very good. Any more? Yes, टेलीविजन बिल, डिजिटलाइजेशन बिल. चलिए तो थोड़ा थोड़ा आप रिवाइज करते हैं, फटाफट जल्दी से बताएंगे. बिल ऑफ डिजिटलाइजेशन ऑफ टीवी चैनल्स दैट वाज पास्ड इन द ईयर 2011. हैमॉकिंग क्या होता है, जल्दी से एवरीबॉडी विल आंसर. व्हाट इज, यस, डिजाइनर नीड्स आल्सो. व्हाट इज हैमॉकिंग एवरीबॉडी? हैमॉकिंग क्या होता है? यस, इंसर्टिंग टेलीविजन प्रोग्राम्स, राइट? इंसर्टिंग टीवी television programs between the two popular programs. Yes, exactly, वर्णिका रचना समरेन. Yes, very good. इसमें हम क्या करते हैं, एक टेलीविजन प्रोग्राम्स को दो पॉपुलर प्रोग्राम्स के बीच में डालते हैं. दैट इज व्हाट, इन ऑर्डर टू होप दैट कि ये चल रही है या नहीं चल रही है, दैट वी विश, राइट? चलिए, डेड हस्क क्या होता है एवरीबॉडी? डेड हस्क, yes, very good. It's the individual and a dead husk in the ads which is related to the limitation of social and individual fulfillment, right? Yes, very good. Because yes, Because social, it is not the commercial. Ad is totally commercial, which is paid form of advertisement. Yes. And individual fulfillment, it is not. It is the mass fulfillment, right? Very good. चलिए. Now academy ratio. Academy ratio बताएं. Yes, that is what it is. 1:1.33 is to 1, right? This is what the academy ratio, which was popular in the year. कब popular हुआ था everybody in the year? When it was academy ratio was popular in the year 1932. Very good. Ticket on the meet, that is headline that we had discussed. And who said that ticket on the meet is headline? Everybody. David Ogilvy. Yes, very good. David Ogilvy. Write it. Very good. Copy platform. Copy platform क्या होती है? Everybody. Yes, that is what the collaborative effort of the client and agency, right? Client and agency जिसमें दोनों डिस्कस करते हैं. Yes, collaborations between the client and agency. It is an effort between, yes, client and agency. Very good. Collaborative effort ध्यान रखेंगे. This is what the platform, it is about the collaborative effort, not the single effort. Collaborative effort. Okay, चलिए. और क्या रह गया? डिजाइनर नीड्स दैट बेसिक स्किल्स. दैट इज व्हाट डिजाइनर नीड्स. यस, टिपोग्राफी, दैट इज रिटन. वेरी गुड. एंड विजुअल एक्सप्रेशंस, राइट. वेरी गुड. बहुत ही सुंदर. सो दिस वाज व्हाट वी हैड डिस्कस्ड टुडे. ओके, ये सारी चीजें हमने आज डिस्कस किया. वेरी मच इंपॉर्टेंट कॉन्सेप्ट रिलेटेड क्वेश्चंस, और साथ ही साथ में आपको याद कराते हुए भी चल रहे हैं. ठीक है, ताकि आप भूले नहीं इन सारे क्वेश्चंस को. ठीक है, चलिए. थैंक यू टू एवरीबॉडी. थैंक यू सो मच. विल डिस्कस मोर अबाउट द क्वेश्चंस इन द अपकमिंग क्लासेस. थैंक यू टू एवरीबॉडी. थैंक यू सो मच.